Back and we continue with our pre-coverage, of course, of tomorrow's by-election, just to set the tone to hear how things are happening right now. Of course, by now we know that the campaigns ended on Monday as per the IBC's instruction. Our reporters are already on the ground. We had highlighted earlier what is happening currently, and of course early in the morning by 6 o'clock we shall be ready, locked and loaded, to just give you that full-blown coverage, wall-to-wall, wire-to-wire coverage of the by-election in Ol Kalou. We want to analyze this with our guest this evening, and of course just to plumb deep and see how does it really add up to the 2027 by-election. The general election. It is such a consequential by-election, so to speak. And we just want to hear from our panelists this evening, I should say. I'm joined by Kitur, who is a member of parliament of Nandi Hills. Also, we're joined by Beatrice Elachi, who is a member of parliament, Dagoretti North. We shall be joined momentarily by Dr. Fred Ogola, who is also a presidential aspirant. But good evening to you guys.
Good evening.
I know your heart is split. I can see. Yeah, you really want to be watching the match right now, Argentina.
Oh yes.
And England, and you have stacked you now in the studio to analyze this. Yes, but thank you so much for graciously consenting to be part of this conversation this evening.
Yes.
Yeah, you have been missing in action as parliamentarians. When are you back from recess, by the way?
Next week.
Next week.
Yes.
On Tuesday, Monday?
No, the other week, sorry.
The week after, next week?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So,
The 22nd.
22nd?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a bit a slow burn in the political scene since you've been also in recess. But thank you so much, nonetheless, for joining us. Right, we have a by-election early in the morning, 1,000 deployment of security officers on the ground, and people wondering why the high figure. Is this meant to inspire confidence or, fear at the same time? Why would we have 1,000 deployment of security officers on the ground tomorrow?
Thank you very much, Debal. I think in my view, this is as a result of the concerns by the chairperson of IEBC, Efacon, Dong. I think when he raised concerns about the issue of the security and the goons that I think they were hovering around that place. So I think the government is just trying to prove that it's extremely prepared and to make sure that the people of Ol Kalou get the opportunity to choose the leader of their choice in an environment that is very safe. So I think the aspect of you saying that to instill fear, I think it's extremely far-fetched, because I think it's all basically to demonstrate not only to Kenya, but also to the people of Ol Kalou, that the government is extremely prepared to provide for them a safe and proper environment that they can be able to then dispense their democratic rights. And I would encourage the people of Ol Kalou that they should just come out and make their choice. And when there are 9 candidates, they will have an opportunity to be able to make their best choice in Ol Kalou.
Right, we just read, of course, a news bulletin here that also we have the former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua expressing and raising reservations regarding the by-elections, claiming that Inspector General of Police Douglas Kanja has lost authority over security operations in Ol Kalou ahead of tomorrow's by-election. So he wrote a letter to Kanja alleging that Interior Cabinet Secretary Kipchumba Murkomen and Principal Secretary Raymond Omolo have been issuing instructions to deploy police officers. He further claims that the officers have been directed to interfere with Thursday's poll and ensure that UDA candidate Samuel Mushina emerges victorious. What is your reaction to this in regard to the 1,000 deployment of police officers?
Of course, certainly as it was, what would you expect of the former deputy president, a man who is known? He already knows that he's losing actually that seat by the sheer fact that I know he's been doing his survey and assessment, and clearly he now tries to create a scenario, trying to paint a picture that the fact that the government has taken its position to provide good environment and safe environment by those, by the concerns of IEBC. Of course, now the action was done by the security apparatus to make sure there's a proper environment. So what would you expect of Gachagua, honestly? You would expect him to now begin to throw, aspersions here and there and create a sense as if, all doom and gloom. That is the negativity that we've always been hearing. Nothing is new. We would even expect even worse. So he's even tried by the expressions that he's made, I think he's even tried it out. But definitely I want to still reiterate that the people of Ol Kalou, you have a great opportunity tomorrow to express your democratic right.
Right. Beatrice Elachi, you know, it seems